So after the interview ended, I wasn't so sure how it had gone. I found myself going on and on and on in my head about what things I'd said. Had I said the right thing? Often during the interviews, they don't give a lot away. In fact, during my interview, there was almost like a good cop, bad cop vibe with the panelists. And I guess it's kind of human nature to focus on the bad cop side of things and almost like hyper focus on, should I have said this way? I also bumped into a few people who had done the interview at the same time as me, and this is something I don't recommend even with exams, is sitting down and comparing answers, because you get in your head that you answered it wrong because someone else has answered it completely different to you. And I went home and I think it took me a while to reflect on it, that, yeah, those questions were designed in a way that a lot of them did not have a right or wrong answer. And actually, it's all on an individual merit. So some of the things like skills, your skills are individual to you. And my experience was individual to me too. And even things like the ethical questions, as I've said previously, like with ethical questions, it's often not a straightforward right or wrong answer. But as long as you can actually explain well and articulate what you're thinking about, then often that's enough. I did my interview in the winter. So I think it might have been in November. I'd have to look this up, but I think it was in November or December. And I got my offer in the end of January. So it was quite a quick turnaround, because I remember other people in the SWAT course who were going to do medicine or dentistry were still waiting. And we were one of the first people to get the results back. And I remember I'd actually been at college at the time and I'd come back on the bus and I decided not to look at the UCAS page for the first time in weeks, because I've been refreshing it many, many times. And thankfully, I didn't open it up in the bus because I got home. I opened up the UCAS website and there was an offer, a conditional offer from Glasgow. And I cried. I cried so hard I was shaking. And I was just glad I didn't open up that UCAS site whilst I was on the bus, because people would have thought something was seriously wrong. But I was so happy. It's one of the few times I can think of in my life that actually, I've cried with happiness. And that was one of them.